Yes, Tinubu will be jailed, but not for drug trafficking sake. Ndlea dares US courts. I greet everyone in the house, irrespective of where you are listening to us this very evening. This is the Lord TV. Ndlea has appeared all of a sudden, and they are now proposing of taking over the case. US government already have said it that no matter what, that Tinubu definitely in one way or the other must surrender, because it doesn't augur well for someone of his caliber with such a crime record to be ruling a country like Nigeria. You understand? So now Ndlea, they are now saying that yes, they agree Tinubu will go to jail, but not for the sake of drug trafficking, but for something much more crime enough. My dear people, una go fear. Now there una go know the kind of person we una choose as president of Nigeria. Make we enter the content, my dear people. This is evening news. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency Ndlea has filed a preliminary objection to a suit instituted by the People Democratic Party (PDP) and a chieftain of the opposition party, Senator Dino Melaye, seeking an order of mandamus to compel the anti-narcotic agency to arrest and prosecute the president-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu over alleged forfeiture of some funds in his bank account over 2 decades ago in the United States. In its notice of preliminary objection signed and filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja on Wednesday, 26 April 2023 by its Director of Prosecution and Legal Service, Joseph Mbona, Sunday, Ndlea submitted that the application by the PDP, which is the first applicant with Melaye as second, is incompetent, adding that the court lacks the jurisdiction to entertain it and as such should be struck out. Listing 8 grounds for the objection, the Ndlea said both PDP and Dino Melaye do not have a locus standi. They do not possess an interest peculiar to them and above the interest of all other Nigerians. The only underlying specific interest of the first applicant then becomes political in nature, adding that the investigation and prosecution of Tinubu was targeted at removing him as a bona fide candidate in the February 25th, 2023 presidential election. The agency argued that order of mandamus is an equitable remedy and should only be applied for in good faith and should not produce an indirect or underlying result. The doctrine of judicial self-restraint preclude his honorable court from delving into matters with political coloration or matters aimed at getting direct or indirect political goals. Okay, it's becoming quite interesting, and that is what is giving me so much confidence. You see, Nigeria, we are diving into what we cannot be able to finish. Someone was telling me something, that why is it that we allowed someone with such kind of crime to be the leader or the one ruling our country? Doesn't it occur to us that this person will now make drugs to be more available in Nigeria for the youth? Oh, my people. Well, we chose him with our own hand, and we are the one that we complain with our own hands. I remember what happened in the time of President Buhari. Those who actually elected him and made his presidency to be possible, ended up becoming the one lamenting at last. May we not lament. Okay, all right, my people, based on this very matter that has just been revealed to us this very evening, it's a shocker to some persons. Why to some persons? There is no single regret, no wahala. Let's quickly hear from you and let's know what's your own opinion on all that has just been said right now. Maybe don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.